I've traveled to a lot of places, from budget-friendly spots in Southeast Asia to big cities in Europe, but one country absolutely blew my travel budget out of the water. I'm talking about a place so expensive that a simple sandwich could set you back $20. Today, I'm taking you on a journey to the most expensive country I have ever visited, Switzerland. Before I even landed, my wallet was already feeling the pain. The flight itself was standard, but booking accommodation, that was a whole different story. I'm used to finding decent hostels for around $30 a night. In Zurich, I was lucky to find a dorm bed for nearly $80, and it wasn't a luxury hostel either. It was just your standard, clean place to sleep. Hotels were easily starting at $250 a night for something very basic. It was a real shock to the system. But okay, accommodation is one thing. What about daily expenses? This is where it gets truly eye-watering. My first morning, I went to a small local cafe for a coffee and a croissant. I handed over my card, and when I saw the charge, I almost choked on my pastry. It was over $15. For a simple breakfast, lunch wasn't much better. A casual meal at a mid-range restaurant, nothing fancy, just a main course and a drink, would easily cost $40 to $50 per person. Forget about fine dining unless you're ready to sell a kidney. Even trying to save money by cooking was a challenge. I went to a supermarket thinking I could just grab some pasta and sauce. The prices for groceries were staggering. A small block of cheese, some fresh vegetables, and a loaf of bread felt like a luxury purchase. I remember seeing a bag of bell peppers that cost more than a full meal in many other countries. It made me realize that the high cost of living isn't just for tourists. It's the reality for everyone living there. So, how did I get around? Public transport in Switzerland is famously efficient, clean, and punctual. It's also incredibly expensive. A single short train ride between two nearby towns could cost $30 or $40. I ended up getting a Swiss travel pass, which felt like a huge upfront investment, but it saved me a lot of money in the long run, since it covers most trains, buses, and even some boat trips and museum entries. If you're planning a trip, I cannot recommend this enough. It's the only way to make all that sightseeing even remotely affordable. Now, you're probably wondering, with all these insane prices, was it even worth it? And my answer is a resounding yes. Switzerland is, without a doubt, one of the most breathtakingly beautiful places on Earth. The money you spend is what you pay for pristine nature, flawless infrastructure, and a sense of safety and order that is unparalleled. Waking up and seeing the Matterhorn peak glow in the morning sun, hiking through emerald green valleys with cowbells echoing in the distance, and swimming in crystal-clear alpine lakes, these are experiences that are truly priceless. The sheer beauty of the landscapes in places like Interlaken and Grindelwald is something a camera can never fully capture. Every train journey was a scenic tour, with panoramic windows showing off jaw-dropping views of mountains, waterfalls, and charming villages. The cities, like Lucerne and Bern, are like stepping into a fairy tale with their medieval architecture and immaculate streets. So my advice is this: if you want to visit Switzerland, do it. But go prepared. Save up more than you think you'll need. Plan your budget carefully. Opt for picnics with supermarket food instead of restaurant meals every day. Get a travel pass. And most importantly, focus on the experiences that are free: the hikes, the views, and the incredible nature. It was the most expensive trip of my life, but the memories I made were worth every single franc. It's a place that will empty your pocket but fill your soul. Thanks for watching, and if you've been to a country that you think is even more expensive, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel stories. See you next time.